Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand on the edge of limitless possibility, and it all begins within our own minds. The secret to success has always been known to those who dared to dream, who dared to believe, and who dared to act on those beliefs. We are here to discuss a universal principle, a law that governs the success of all great men and women throughout history. That law is the law of attraction. The power of positive thought is the cornerstone upon which all success is built. Our thoughts shape our reality, and every moment of our conscious existence is an opportunity to direct those thoughts toward our desired outcome. The mind, whether we recognize it or not, is constantly sending out vibrations to the universe. These vibrations, whether negative or positive, act as magnets, attracting corresponding experiences into our life. When we choose to focus on positive thoughts, we open ourselves to opportunities, solutions, and the abundance that the world has to offer. This doesn't mean we ignore challenges or pretend that life is always perfect, but rather that we choose to focus on the potential for growth in every situation. A positive mindset allows us to see beyond obstacles, transforming them into stepping stones for achievement. It's not that we deny adversity, it's that we recognize that our reaction to adversity can determine whether it holds us back or pushes us forward. Positive thought is a deliberate choice. It is easy, for example, to dwell on what's going wrong or to be consumed by fear and doubt, but this only reinforces those negative circumstances. When we choose to think positively, we are sending a powerful message to our subconscious mind, instructing it to focus on solutions, on possibilities, and on paths forward. Over time, this mental discipline shapes our behavior, our actions, and ultimately our results. The beauty of positive thinking is that it doesn't require any special abilities. It only requires awareness and commitment. By consciously choosing to maintain a positive outlook, we begin to see our environment in a different light. We start noticing the opportunities that were always there, but went unseen because we were too focused on the negative. The simple act of shifting our mindset opens our eyes to new ways of thinking, acting, and being. It's like wearing a new set of lenses that allow us to view the world through the perspective of possibility. Another powerful aspect of positive thinking is that it has a ripple effect on the people around us. When we radiate positivity, it attracts others who resonate with that same energy. The energy of a positive mind can be contagious. It inspires those around us to also think optimistically, boosting morale and fostering a collaborative environment. By nurturing positivity within ourselves, we create a network of success-oriented individuals who can support each other in their shared journey toward achievement. Ultimately, the power of positive thought lies in its ability to transform our experiences. By consistently focusing on the good, we activate the law of attraction, drawing success, abundance, and happiness toward us. It is a process of aligning our thoughts with our desires, and in doing so, we become the architects of our own future. A clear, definite purpose is the most fundamental ingredient in the recipe for success. Without it, we are like a ship lost at sea, drifting aimlessly without a destination. Success does not happen by accident. It happens through purpose-driven action. A definite purpose provides direction, focus, and the inner drive to push forward even when obstacles arise. It is not enough to merely desire success. One must have a specific vision and a burning desire to achieve it. When you have a clear purpose, everything in your life begins to align with that purpose. Your actions, decisions, and energy are all directed toward a single goal. This clarity creates an internal compass that guides you even when external circumstances become uncertain. A person with a clear purpose becomes unstoppable because they have a sense of urgency and direction that others may lack. Every day becomes an opportunity to move closer to the fulfillment of that purpose. Having a definite purpose is not just about setting a goal. It's about having an unwavering commitment to achieving that goal. It is a driving force that constantly reminds you why you wake up each morning. Your purpose becomes your why, the reason behind every decision, every action, and every step you take towards success. When faced with challenges, your definite purpose will provide the necessary fuel to persist and continue moving forward. Clarity of purpose also brings focus. In today's fast-paced world, it is easy to become distracted by the noise and chaos around us. However, when you are clear about what you want, you develop an ability to tune out distractions and focus your energy on what truly matters. This focus allows you to use your time and resources effectively, and it prevents you from being sidetracked by irrelevant or unimportant things. You become selective in the opportunities you pursue, and you understand that each step must move you closer to your goal. Furthermore, a definite purpose shapes your mindset. It encourages a growth-oriented attitude where setbacks are seen as temporary and surmountable. With a clear purpose, challenges are merely detours, not dead ends. The purpose-driven individual approaches problems with a solutions-oriented mindset, seeking ways to learn and grow from adversity rather than be defeated by it. A clear, definite purpose also fosters persistence. It is easy to give up when things get tough, but a person with a strong sense of purpose knows that success is rarely achieved without overcoming obstacles. They understand that persistence, combined with their purpose, will ultimately lead to achievement. Faith in your abilities is one of the most powerful forces you can possess on the path to success. It is the unwavering belief in yourself and your capacity to overcome challenges, seize opportunities, and turn your dreams into reality. Without this faith, all the skills, knowledge, and resources in the world will not bring you closer to your goals. Faith is the fuel that ignites action and propels you forward even when doubt and fear attempt to take root in your mind. Faith is not merely a passive belief. It is an active, living force that drives your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. When you truly believe in your abilities, you begin to act in alignment with that belief. You take risks, push boundaries, and step outside of your comfort zone, because you trust that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. This self-assurance attracts opportunities and draws success toward you, as the energy you put out into the world is met with a corresponding force that brings you closer to your goals. The power of faith lies in its ability to override doubts and fears. Everyone experiences moments of uncertainty and insecurity, but it is how you respond to those moments that determines your success. Faith in your abilities allows you to move forward despite the fear of failure, knowing that each step, even if it leads to a setback, is part of your growth. It encourages you to see challenges as opportunities for learning rather than obstacles that stand in your way. When you believe in yourself, failure becomes just another lesson on the path to mastery rather than a reason to quit. This faith also has a profound impact on your resilience. When things don't go as planned, those with strong faith in their abilities are less likely to give up. They persist and continue moving toward their goals because they trust that their efforts will eventually pay off. Their belief in their own potential becomes a shield against adversity, giving them the strength to bounce back even stronger. Moreover, faith in your abilities shapes your mindset and influences the way others perceive you. Confidence is magnetic, and when you believe in yourself, others are more likely to believe in you as well. People are drawn to those who radiate self-assurance and certainty because it creates an environment where they too can feel confident and inspired. Your faith not only empowers you, but also inspires those around you to believe in their own potential. When you nurture and cultivate faith in your abilities, you unlock the door to unlimited possibilities. You begin to see that success is not a matter of luck, but of belief. When you trust in your capabilities, you naturally attract the resources, opportunities, and people that can help you achieve your goals. Faith transforms potential into reality, and it is the unwavering belief in yourself that makes all the difference in the pursuit of success. Visualization and imagination are two of the most powerful tools in the process of attracting success. The mind has the unique ability to create vivid images of the future, And by focusing on these images with clarity and emotion, you can align your reality with your dreams. These mental exercises are not just mere daydreams. They are a way to program the subconscious mind to bring your desires into existence. When you visualize your success, you are essentially creating a mental blueprint for your future. The mind cannot differentiate between what is real and what is vividly imagined, which is why visualization is so effective. Every time you visualize yourself achieving your goals, you reinforce the idea in your subconscious that this success is possible and achievable. It strengthens your belief, fuels your determination, and aligns your thoughts with the energy needed to manifest your desire. Imagination, the ability to mentally explore possibilities, is equally powerful. It allows you to break free from the constraints of your current circumstances and envision a future where your aspirations have already come to fruition. Through imagination, you can stretch the limits of what you think is possible, considering all of the opportunities and resources that may be available to you. It opens doors in your mind that were previously closed and makes you aware of pathways that you may have never considered. The true power of visualization and imagination lies in their emotional component. When you visualize, it is important to feel the emotions associated with your success as if they are happening right now. The excitement, the pride, the joy. These emotions send a powerful signal to your subconscious mind, telling it that this future is not just a fantasy, but an experience that is already in the process of unfolding. By feeling the emotions of success in advance, you create a magnetic energy that attracts circumstances, people, and opportunities aligned with your desires. Additionally, the practice of visualization and imagination has a profound impact on your actions. The clearer your mental image of success, the more focused and determined your efforts will be. These mental exercises train your mind to seek out opportunities that align with your vision, even if they are not immediately apparent. They sharpen your instincts, guiding you toward the steps necessary to achieve your goals. As you imagine your success in detail, you begin to see possibilities that were previously invisible. Through consistent practice of visualization and imagination, you reinforce your goals and increase the likelihood of turning them into tangible results. This process creates a mental environment in which success becomes inevitable because you have already mentally experienced it, and you begin to take the steps needed to bring it to life. These tools enable you to break free from limitations, unlock your full potential, and align your external reality with the internal images you've cultivated. Persistence is the unwavering commitment to continue pursuing your goals, even in the face of challenges, setbacks, or obstacles. It is the key to turning dreams into reality, as success rarely comes easily or quickly. Every successful individual throughout history has faced adversity, but what sets them apart is their ability to persist despite the difficulties they encountered. Persistence is not just about keeping going, it's about moving forward with a sense of purpose and determination, no matter the circumstances. The power of persistence lies in its ability to transform failure into stepping stones for success. It's often said that failure is not the opposite of success, but rather a part of it. Each failure is a lesson, and the more persistent you are, the more you learn and grow from those lessons. Instead of viewing setbacks as reasons to quit, persistent individuals see them as opportunities to improve and refine their approach. Every no is simply a not yet, a temporary roadblock that will eventually lead to a yes if you keep pushing forward. One of the most powerful aspects of persistence is its ability to build resilience. Life's challenges are inevitable, but the way you respond to them determines your future. Persistent individuals develop a mindset that doesn't easily give up when faced with difficulty. They understand that success is a journey, and each obstacle they encounter is an opportunity to strengthen their resolve. With every challenge overcome, their confidence grows, and their belief in their ability to succeed becomes unshakable. This growing resilience makes it easier to face even greater challenges because they know that persistence has led them through tough times before. Moreover, persistence acts like a magnet, attracting the resources, people, and opportunities needed to achieve your goals. The more persistent you are, the more likely you are to find the solutions that others may have missed. In addition, your determination and unwavering commitment signal to the world that you are serious about your goals. When you persist, others take notice, and often the right people will appear at the right time to help you achieve your vision. Opportunities that might have seemed out of reach start to materialize because you've shown that you're not willing to give up on your dreams. Persistence also leads to the development of discipline. The act of continuing to take action every day, even when it's difficult, strengthens your work ethic and builds habits that are essential for long-term success. Discipline ensures that your efforts are consistent, and through consistent action, progress is made. Success is not achieved through sporadic bursts of effort. It is earned through the steady and persistent application of time, energy, and focus toward a clear goal. Ultimately, persistence is the driving force behind achieving success. It is the characteristic that separates the dreamers from the achievers, the ones who only wish for success from those who work relentlessly for it. Every great accomplishment is the result of someone who refused to quit, who embraced the process, and who continued to take steps, no matter how small, toward their ultimate goal. Mastering your environment is a crucial factor in attracting success and achieving your goals. Your environment, including the people you associate with, the places you frequent, and the energy you surround yourself with, has a profound impact on your thoughts, behaviors, and ultimately your outcomes. When you take control of your environment, you create a space that supports your aspirations, nurtures your growth, and enhances your ability to succeed. The first step in mastering your environment is recognizing its influence. Everything around you, from the people you interact with to the media you consume, shapes your mindset and emotional state. Negative influences, whether in the form of toxic relationships, discouraging peers, or harmful self-talk, can drain your energy and cloud your vision. On the other hand, positive influences can elevate your mood, inspire action, and reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed. The key is to be intentional about the people and situations you allow into your life. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift, support, and challenge you to grow, while distancing yourself from those who hinder your progress or foster negativity. Another important aspect of mastering your environment is creating physical spaces that promote productivity and positivity. The environment you work in, sleep in, and spend your time in plays a significant role in how you feel and how effectively you can focus on your goals. A cluttered, disorganized, or chaotic space can create mental clutter and overwhelm, making it difficult to concentrate or take decisive action. In contrast, a clean, orderly, and inspiring environment fosters clarity, focus, and motivation. Take the time to create spaces that reflect the success you are striving toward. Whether it's a dedicated workspace, a meditation corner, or simply organizing your home, a well-curated environment can act as a constant reminder of your goals and a source of energy. Mastering your environment also means controlling your inputs, what you read, watch, and listen to. The information you consume influences your thoughts and beliefs. Reading uplifting books, listening to motivational speeches, and consuming content that expands your mind and mindset are all ways to feed your mind with positive and constructive material. Conversely, if you inundate yourself with negative news, toxic gossip, or unproductive distractions, you reinforce a mindset of scarcity, fear, and self-doubt. Be intentional about the content you allow to shape your thoughts. Feed your mind with material that aligns with your goals and elevates your mindset, and your external reality will begin to reflect the growth you're nurturing internally. Furthermore, mastering your environment involves taking responsibility for your emotional surroundings. Emotions are contagious, and the energy of those around you can significantly impact your own emotional state. By surrounding yourself with people who have a positive attitude, a growth mindset, and a shared sense of purpose, You create an atmosphere of encouragement and mutual support. This positive environment fuels your own optimism and drive, making it easier to stay focused on your goals and maintain your momentum in the face of challenges. Additionally, by being a positive influence on others, you create a cycle of support that enriches both your environment and your relationship. Finally, mastering your environment requires consistency. It's not enough to make occasional changes. You must actively cultivate an environment that aligns with your goals on a daily basis. This includes staying mindful of the people you spend time with, the spaces you occupy, and the information you consume. By consistently taking charge of your environment, you reinforce the mindset and behaviors that lead to success. The more you master your environment, the more it will support and propel you toward the achievement of your dreams. In conclusion, the path to success is guided by the powerful principles of the law of attraction, which begins with a positive mindset, a clear purpose, unwavering faith in your abilities, vivid visualization, persistence, and mastery over your environment. Each of these elements works in harmony, creating a magnetic force that draws opportunities, people, and success into your life. By aligning your thoughts, actions, and beliefs with your goals, you unlock the potential within you to turn your dreams into reality. Remember, success is not a chance event. It is the result of deliberate and focused effort.